Today, I'm going to tell you the rather unfortunate story of the time Mr. Sticky Bottom went missing. It's not uncommon for Mr. Sticky Bottom to be outside for hours on end. He goes out in the morning, he explores, sniffs everything, and then comes back. Except this time, he didn't. And it wasn't until nightfall that we really started to get worried. We were beside ourselves, sick with worry. We couldn't sleep. No, but seriously, we did go looking for him that night. Called for him with torches and flashlights, but he didn't come. The next morning we were very concerned, so we went and asked all of his friends if anyone had seen him. We asked Big Block, Mantis, Mr. Fatz, a hand turkey, Poopers, this weird furry potato thing, Speckle Snoot, a stick, a couple of rats, and even good old Mr. Snibbs. But no one had seen him. When the second night rolled around, we started to fear for the worst. What if Mr. Sticky Bottom had gotten stuck in a hole again? He's been known to do that, you know. Or what if it was extraterrestrials? Or what if he'd been eaten by an alligator or picked up by a tornado? We were worried sick, and there was a Mr. Sticky Bottom-sized hole in all our hearts. The next morning, there was a knock on the door. Animal Control was on the front porch, holding a very ugly, very red Bichon. This was it. This is what we had all feared. This was the worst. This was the end. The big sleep for Mr. Sticky Bottom. But actually, he was alive. He was very much alive. And what had actually happened was, he'd gone over to the Del Monte tomato fields for a little midday snack, and somehow or another found himself stuck underneath an old tomato bin. He was there for 2 days before the workers found him, and they heard these awful noises, and there was this terrible smell, because that's just the way Mr. Sticky Bottom is, it's not the bin's fault. And when they looked underneath, they assumed it was some sort of weird, rabid possum or something, so they didn't dare touch it. And when Animal Control pulled it out, they found this little shriveled up Bichon who looked like a raisin or one of those souls from the Little Mermaid. Not to worry. After a quick sip, Mr. Sticky Bottom was back to his old self. We were very grateful for Animal Control bringing him back home, and the first thing the kids did was give him an ice cold bath. Then we let him have a little rest. Everyone was happy. Well, mostly. I was still kind of hoping it was the alligator.